guys, I'm Trent. Welcome back to Horsepower Tube. Today we'll be installing a monster transmission cooler on the Suburban. Alright guys, so this is our Suburban. It's a 07 2500. We use it to tow the trailer, which has the quad, the Grand National, all that. So we had this little thing, which when the last time we were pulling the trailer, this the transmission overheated, which can shorten its lifespan and all that. So we upgraded to the silver thing in there, which is about 3 or 4 times the size. Here, I'll give you a better look at it right there. So that's about 3 or 4 times the size. That should solve all our problems about overheating and stuff. So unfortunately we didn't get to film the mounting of the cooler, but what we did, it's real simple. We took these and we cut them down to where it's only 3 holes wide, and we put them in there with some self-tapping screws and then a nut and a bolt, and then on the bottom we just screwed it directly to the factory brace. So now we are going to work on the plumbing. So as far as plumbing goes, we decided to get this AN-6 lining. So it will cost you a few $100s for the lining and the fitting and all that, but it is very reliable and durable, and we know whenever we're towing or anything like that, it's never gonna fail on us. So we have a 50-foot AN-6 hose, and for fittings we've got 4 90s and 2 straights. So we already have the 2 90s installed on the transition cooler, and we're gonna have the 2 straights on the radiator, and then in the back we'll have the other 2 90s on the transmission. The AN-6 is really great, but it doesn't work on the Suburban stock, so we have to use these adapters in order to get the AN-6 on. So this part goes on the inverted flare of the transmission cooler and the radiator, and then this part adapts to the AN-6. For the transmission, we have these special adapters for the 4L80E transmission. This is the factory style fitting. And to take this off, what you want to do is take off the plastic cover, and then you take your pick and pick out the clip. After that, you want to slide that bit off, and then you put on your AN adapter. You attach the AN-6 to the adapter, and then you're good. We went ahead and installed all of the adapter fittings, and now we're gonna cut the hose. So when you go to cut the hose, you want to put electrical tape where you're gonna cut, that way the steel braiding doesn't come undone. So you're gonna go ahead and cut that with a cutoff wheel. Once you've cut it, you want to peel off the tape, and you'll want to use some transmission assembly lube on the inside of that, and you want to put it on the other piece. But it's hard to get the piece on without stabbing your finger on the steel braid. So we're going to be using this tool from Cool Tools to make the process easier and not cut ourselves. So what you want to do is put it in, make sure it's all the way against the front. After that, you want to take the top piece, put that on, and then you go ahead and screw it on the hose. You want to screw it in until the hose is right up against the threads. So we're going to put it back on and screw it in a little more to make sure that we get it all the way up. Now we have it all the way up against the threads, so we're good. Now we're gonna go ahead and screw in the piece we lubed up earlier into the hose. So we went ahead and grabbed some wrenches to screw it in all the way. Now that the hose end is fully installed, we just screwed onto the adapter. This one is going on the radiator. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing and cut this one. This one is gonna go to the transmission using a 90 degree. We ran all the lines, we started the truck, checked for leaks, checked the fluid level, and it's all good. And the new hoses look really nice compared to this old rusty piece of crap. So that about wraps it up. I'm Trent, this is Horsepower Tube, and I'll see you next time.
So that was the first time I had Trent narrate one of my videos. I think he did a really good job. I think he's actually probably a little better than me. I think I'm sometimes a little monotone and boring, and he's a little more energetic than I am. So let me know what you think of his work, and we'll catch you guys next time.
It's kind of hard to get the piece on without cutting. You want to screw it in until the hose is right up against the Fred, so we have to screw it up.
Say Freds?